aka Mr. Chow. HBO documentary films. This portrait, directed by Nick Hooker, follows the life and career of painter-turned-restaurateur Michael Chow, the owner of the Mr. Chow restaurant chain, as he returns to the art world with his first solo show in nearly 60 years. American Symphony. Netflix. Matthew Heineman switches gears from following the front lines of the Mexican drug war, the Oscar-nominated cartel land, in the early days of the COVID crisis in New York City, the first wave. This time helming an intimate profile of Late Night with Stephen Colbert bandleader Jon Batiste as he balances an incredible year of professional success while aiding his wife, writer Suleika Jawad, through her battle with a rare form of cancer. Anonymous Sister. Long Shot Factory/Gravitas Ventures. Emmy Award-winning director Jamie Boyle chronicles her family's collision with the opioid epidemic. The film, currently holding a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes, is 30 years in the making. Anselm. Sideshow/Janus Films. 12 years after the Oscar-nominated Pina, the groundbreaking portrait of famed choreographer Pina Bausch, auteur Wim Wenders delivers another compelling 3D shot documentary. This time focusing on the art of German painter and sculptor Anselm Kiefer, one of two features Wenders has in the awards race this year, alongside Japan's international feature submission, Perfect Days. Bad Press. Context Move. Joe Peeler and Rebecca Lansbury Baker direct this doc that follows the Muskogee Nation as it suddenly begins censoring its free press, and one reporter takes it upon herself to expose the government's corruption. The documentary had its world premiere at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival, where it won the Special Jury Award for Freedom of Expression. Beyond Utopia. Roadside Attractions. Madeline Gavin directs this deep look at two families attempting to escape oppression in North Korea. The film, which centers on Pastor Sunjian Kim, premiered this year at Sundance and won the Audience Award in the documentary competition. Black Barbie. Netflix. Written and directed by Lageria Davis, this timely doc, which premiered at this year's South by Southwest, mere months before Greta Gerwig's blockbuster smash, explores the history of the first Black Barbie, introduced in 1980, through the eyes of Beulah Mae Mitchell, who spent 45 years working at Mattel. Black Ice. Roadside Attractions. Hubert Davis's Canadian doc exposes a history of racism in the world of hockey through the perspectives of black hockey players. Drake, LeBron James, and Maverick Carter are among the executive producers of the film, which premiered at the 2022 Toronto International Film Festival. Bobby Wine, The People's President. Nat Geo. In Moses Bwayo and Christopher Sharp's doc, Ugandan opposition leader and former member of parliament Bobby Wine takes the biggest risk of his life by fighting the regime led by Yoweri Museveni, who has been in power since 1986. Wine ran in the 2021 election and used his music to denounce Museveni's regime. A Compassionate Spy. Magnolia. The film from two-time Oscar nominee Steve James, Hoop Dreams, Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, tells the story of Manhattan Project scientist Ted Hall, who shared classified nuclear secrets with Russia. Copa 71. Seeking U.S. distribution. Through the perspectives of the women who took part, this documentary chronicles the unofficial 1971 Women's Soccer World Cup, an event mostly forgotten in soccer history. James Erskine and Rachel Ramsey direct, while Serena and Venus Williams serve as executive producers. The Deepest Breath. Netflix. Directed by Laura McGann, this Netflix entry follows the dangerous sport of free diving and Italian free diver Alessia Zecchini as she attempts to break a world record with the help of safety diver Stephen Keenan. It had its world premiere at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival.